It's Joe. It's Joe from Joe's Sleep and Sundown Journey, and I'm really excited to be here. I've really got to get better at remembering that that is my tagline. Right, let me start again. Hey, hey, it's me, Joe, from Joe's Sleep and Slim Down Journey, and I'm really excited to be here. Right, I remembered it this time. Okay then, so what my plan is, but first of all, excuse the state of my house. And this is a settee that I've got in here because I can't have the office that I've got set up in the living room with two settees. So this is why I've got this in here. But it works brilliantly because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the lymphatic drainage workout. And I'm going to do that one right now with you guys, but I'm going to show you how I modify it. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, right, so the first thing I need to do, of course, is get my, what's this called? It's a remote. Oh, hold on, I've got people on. Hi, Life with Wonder. Hi, she says, hi, Joe. I've got Laurie, right, oh my goodness. Laurie from GLP-1 Journey and Review. First of all, she's done #cats, which means that she's sent Miss Mary some cat treats. Miss Mary will get her cat treats in just a moment, but I'm going to do a 10-minute workout on the vibration plate. But more importantly, the reason I'm getting excited about saying hi to Laurie is that we did an interview the other day, a fabulous interview, really in depth. I get really quite vulnerable on it. Am I right, Laurie? And that interview comes out today, a little bit later. So watch out. Make sure you've got your notifications turned on. If you've not already got your notifications turned on for my channel, make sure you do that. And if you haven't already, subscribe. I know you guys have, because I can see now Linda's here. Good morning, Joe. I fell in love with you the first time I looked into their eyes. So, Linda, I'm about to do a workout. But of course, I've got Sir Michael here, so I'm going to do a modified version of it. This is a lymphatic drainage workout. So, right, let's see how we go. I'm going to stand on it first. And of course, I've got Sir Michael here. So, I'm going to turn him on. Oh, hold on. Should I better turn him on? I've not put the thing on, have I? Oh my goodness. Right. Turn him. Have I turned him on? He was on just a second ago. Oh my, honestly. Right. He was on just a second ago. Oh, here we go. It's because the lever's coming loose. Okay, so can you see me? Here I am, stood on my vibration plate. My vibration plate is the LifePro, where it's got the 3 different sets of vibration spinners. The LifePro, and I got it on a fantastic deal with John Pye Auctions. I'm just saying, so I'm not affiliated to LifePro in any way. And so I didn't buy it at retail. I bought it from an auction site. So I think it was an ex-display. And I got this fabulous, it's huge for a start. It's probably about 85 centimetres long. Right? Anyway, I got this and I got it delivered. It's very heavy. I got it delivered. Paid £60 in total for it. And it's something like £300 worth of equipment here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the lymphatic drainage of it all. Let me just move this slightly more here. So I'm going to do this for 10 minutes. And as I say, I'm doing the, what's it called? I'm doing the modified version. So you will see, sometimes I'm standing with Sir Michael, but sometimes as well you will see me sit back down here and do the rest of the workout. Okay? So, let me first of all, I'm going to start, you see, I'm going to make sure that she's silent. Okay. So, what I've first got to do is I'm standing here and I've got to do a bit of a warm-up. So for 10 minutes on this lymphatic drainage workout on the vibration plate, which I've turned on. So I'm going to turn it on now and turn it on to medium. Okay, I love the feeling of the vibration plate. Okay, but it's really good for the lymphatic drainage of it all. So, I mean, did you hear me putting that down? So I'm stood on the plate, and the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to stand here and enjoy it with Mr. Michael here. Okay. One of the first things that we start doing is we've got all of these lymph nodes down in our neck. So I'm going to just start first of all just by massaging those, you know, just all the ones down the neck. Start from just below the ear, just on the jawline. So you start by just massaging those, and I'll do this one as well. Sorry if the lighting's bad, it's because it's the UK autumn, and this is midday, and yet still there's barely any light. Okay, we've also got lymph nodes under our armpits. Okay, so you massage those as well. Up, very up. Okay, so we're doing the second lot as well. And as I say, I've got Sir Michael here, helping make sure that I'm steady. So Michael has to take a lot of weight, bless him. Okay, so then we're also supposed to massage the lymph nodes in our stomach. Okay, I've got a jumpsuit on, but it's a light jumpsuit, so I can feel my stomach there. Okay, so I've done that. Okay, I'm sweating up a storm, because this is what happens on the vibration plate. Just that little bit of activity makes the world of difference. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to sit down for this because I have to use both arms. Okay, still with my legs on the vibration plate, and then I'm doing that. It's like a welcome to the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bring the sun in. Good morning, sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. So we do that as well. Look, you know, a bit of, I don't know what this would be. Would this be the sea? If that's the sun, let's make this the sea or the earth. I don't know. I've not got the sound on, so I can't tell you what she's saying. I'm just showing you what's happening. So I do this, and of course I'm doing the modified version. Okay, so now we do this one. And this one really, really helps with the shoulders. You can really feel the shoulders, you can feel the stretch in your shoulders. And if you do that one, way, you know, can you remember when you were a kid and you used to jump up, way, you know, if you're on the vibrational plate and you're standing, you can go, way, but don't jump up, because you still need the vibration. Okay, so now we're going to do these, with these big dumbbell things. If I had some dumbbells in my hand, I'd do this. Okay, so if Coach is on, if Coach Marina's on, if Tanika's on, if Callie's on, they will know what this move is. So they will tell you what it is. For me, it feels like I'm lifting up my shopping bags. So I'm going to call it lifting up my shopping bags. Right? So now, I'm going to bend over this way. Give it a good stretch. And then, give it a good stretch. And you know, if you hold your arm on this side here, so if I'm, you know, if I'm standing here, I could have my hands on both thighs. But I think for a greater stretch, put your arm, your hand on the other thigh, and then stretch over. Whoa, look at that. I'm feeling that. Can you see me sweating? Honestly, that's why I've got my thingy on. So we do this one as well. Oh, feel that stretch. Fabulous, fabulous. Right, she's now stopped for a second. She's still on the vibration plate, but I'm sure what she's going to do is the wrists. So rolling the wrists, roll them outside and then roll them inside. Okay? All of this is for the lymphatic drainage system. This is one way you can get the fluids that have been sitting in your system for the whole week, for the whole night, sorry, get them moving through and then coming out, whether it's sweat or whether you go for a pee afterwards. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put our weight on different feet on each foot. So this one, I'll put my weight on my right foot and Sir Michael, obviously. But you can see my body, can't you see my body jolting? And I'm on medium. I'm not going to show you what it's like high. I'll be like, So, you do that with one foot, and then you do it with the other foot. Can you see? Right. Now we begin with the dip and fall backs. You know my dip and fall backs. So I've not got my desk, so I'm holding on to Sir Michael as I go down and up, down and up. And normally I've got a bar, it's my sewing bar, and I've got a bar that normally is here. So normally I'm leaning on the sewing bar, and I can get really quite low on a dip and fall back when I'm doing that. Okay, so now what she wants us to do, and I'm going to sit back down for this, because what she wants us to do is lean forward and really feel the stretch. If I lean forward while I'm standing, I might get a little bit dizzy. So instead I do it this way, because I've got problems with my heart rate, so I don't want to risk any chance of dizziness. So I've still got my feet on there, but I lean forward, lean back. Now here's the good thing. When you lean back, I want you to hold your stomach in like you were when you were doing the planks. When you was doing the plank challenges, Simply Taisha was doing the challenges, JC Calamity Jane was doing them. Did you see Harjarene doing them? Harjarene bossed the planks, honestly. But if you hold your stomach back, whilst you've got the vibration plate on, it's like you're doing a 2-minute plank. So, I've done some of those. Okay, now what do I need to do? I need to get back up, because now what we're going to do, this is why I've put the jumpsuit on. I did not want to be getting up and down in little gym shorts and showing you what I had for dinner last night. So now I stood up again. This is the tricky one for me. You've got to lift your foot up, your heel up. So on the right foot, lift your heel up, and you're just holding on with your toes. Now this is especially tricky for me because of my Raynaud's toes. So I do feel this. It does feel not painful, but very, very uncomfortable. But of course this is really helping release the lymph nodes. And if I was really brave, I would actually be raising both feet up and standing on tippy toes on the vibration plate. So if you could do that, that is brilliant. Definitely do that. I cannot do that, so I do it with modified 1 foot at a time. Okay, lifting the heels up. Right, we're going to do some more dip and fall backs, folks. So then I'm not counting them, I'm just watching to see what she's doing, and then when she moves on to something else, I'll move on. So I'm going to do some more dip and fall backs. Okay, I should sing dip and fall back, dip and fall back, dip and fall back, dip and fall back. Okay, so now what she's doing is she's going back through and she's taking us back, almost reverse, rewind. When the crowd says ball selector. So she's doing that, and the first ones that she's doing is, we go back here and we do the stretch over. Oh, oh, feeling that, and then go over. Oh yeah, feeling that, definitely feeling that. And I'm going to do lean forward, lean back. I feel like I'm Fat Joe. Lean back, lean back, lean back, forward. Honestly, if I didn't have my girls here, I might be able to lean a little bit further forward. But for me, the benefit is all that leaning back. I think this is actually supposed to be really good for the lymph nodes that are around your stomach and in your groin. Okay, so now we're going back onto the earth. The earth. Oh, I'll turn it on for some time more because it stopped. I'm not going to do another 10 minutes. Oh my God, no. Oh my goodness, no. Right, I'm going to just get through this last part of the workout. So we do the earth, and then we do the sun, the sunshine. What was it Lorraine was singing? She was singing Stevie yesterday, wasn't she, at the Obesity Week seminar. You are the sunshine of my life. So, here's some sunshine. Okay, and when I'm thinking of sunshine, of course, I'm thinking of Twan, our good friend Twan from Traces of Twan's Life. Okay, I've got to get back up. Actually, no, I'm not going to get back up. Because whilst I'm here, can you see, my vibration plate has got these attachments as well. Okay, so when I am stronger, I'm going to stand and do all of this exercise with the resistance bands. Not there yet. So what I do is I cross them over and I do that. Oh, you bugger. And release. And I go there. Oh, yeah, feeling that. And all the while I'm doing it, I'm holding in my abdomen. You know, so clenching my ab muscles. Oh, yeah. I'll do one more of them. Okay, I'm going to do one more of those. Jeez Louise, that's for Dance Icy Diva. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I do feel those. Right, the next thing I do with these resistance bands, whilst I'm still with my feet on the vibration plate, I stand on the resistance bands. You might not be able to see it, apologies, but you can see the motion I'm doing. It's like I'm doing rowing. So I pull those, that's with my feet on top of the resistance bands, still on the vibration plate, and it's the rowing motion. Again, doing all of that whilst my abs are pulled in tight, or as tight as my abs can be. I mean, come on, I wasn't walking 8 months ago, so the idea now that I'm working on building my ab muscles is incredible. Am I right? If you think that's right, then please throw up some hearts. Throw up some hearts for me. Okay, so I'll do 5 more of these. Oh, whew. My goodness. Honestly, I felt that. I did feel that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm cooling down again, or moving down through the process. She stands up, her legs akimbo. The first thing I do is I put weight on the right foot, lifting my left foot off. It's not physically off, it's just certainly the heel is off. So I'm almost like doing a dance pose. There, this is for my Strictly Come Dancing with the Stars. For those folk that love that show, this is me doing my dance pose. Okay, so doing that on one. Okay, do it on the other. Am I able to do that so well? Dance pose, dance pose, dance pose. You know, Len would give me a 10, wouldn't he? I'm showing my age now, remembering Len Goodman on there. Okay? Oh my goodness. Right, in fact, this is just brilliant as well. Whilst I'm catching my breath, maybe I'm getting some water. You can hear it shaking, honey. This vibration plate is brilliant. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the wrist. Look, can you hear it cracking? That's not actually bone cracking or anything. It's the lymph. It's the lymph fluid moving through. So I do that. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's really shaking here. Right. And then I'm going to do one last embrace the day, embrace the day, embrace the day, and then turn it off, because that's me. I was on there for 15 minutes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see on. let's see who's been on and watching, and tell me what you think. I think I'm going to try and turn that into a video. Yes, right. Hold on. Let me pretend I finished that again. Right. So let me pretend. Right there. Thank you for joining me as I did the lymphatic drainage exercise on the vibration plate modified. Thank you so much. This is going to be turned into a long form. I don't know. It's not a vlog, is it? So, but that's what I'm going to do with this afterwards. Right. Thanks, folks. Right, I'm still staying on, so I've got to get ready now. Okay, so let's see what's been said. Right. In fact, is it probably easier for me to... Right, probably going to be easier for me to bring you guys along over to the office where Miss Mary is. So remember, Laurie actually sent Miss Mary some cat treats earlier. Didn't she, Miss Mary? Yes. Laurie did that for you. Okay. Right. So, you can't really see me from there. It's because the thing is so bad. Right, give me a second. Let me try and do this. Let me shut that door. Right. This is just the, let's pretend it's the adverts, the intermission. Right. Where have I got that music from? What's that from? Do you know? I don't know. Okay. Right. Oh my. Let me catch my breath. I don't think I need my inhaler, which is a good sign. It means that I'm definitely getting well again. I'm feeling stronger, doing a workout. Miss Mary's here. Miss Mary, are you going to say hello to Laurie because she sent you some cat treats? Yes, come on, let's say hello. Okay, so Miss Mary, we were talking about you actually in the interview that I did with Laurie. And so that interview is coming out a little bit later on Laurie's GLP-1 Journey and Review channel. So if you've not already subscribed to that, please do so. It's a great channel. Why haven't you already subscribed to that? But if you haven't, then, as I say, please do so. And I don't know, I think it comes out about, is it about 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Eastern? Laurie, is that the sort of time it comes out? Oh my goodness! Mel B! I've literally just turned on where I could see the, what's it called? The chat. And I can see you've just sent me a super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Right, this is what she wrote. Thank you for sharing your exercise journey. Your vibration plate movements are everything. You're in great company with the likes of Harj, by the way. Yes, am I right? It was Low Carb Queen, Kim from Low Carb Queen, gifted Harjarene the vibration plate. The vibration plate is a wonderful thing. I know so many people have got them, but we're not really sure how to use it. Well, I use it for the lymphatic drainage of it all. Okay, so I'm going to go right back to the start of the chat. So to see what you were all saying. Okay, so, I don't think I'm at the start, but I can see that Laurie was there. So Laurie was there. Hi, Laurie. I could see that Harjarene was there. Thank you, Harjarene. Lovely to see you. I could see that JC Calamity Jane was there. Lovely to see you too. Let's have a look. Who else was there? It's not taking me back to the chat. This is terrible. I thought that's what it was supposed to do. In fact, give me a second. Let me see if I can do it this way. Right. Nightbot TV. Right. Let's see. Should be able to see what was said and done, because what it's currently doing is it's taken me to, I think, the last 5 minutes. So remember the 5th of November. That's today. Gunpowder, treason and plot. Right, let's see who's been on then. So I've got, oh, Tracy DD is here. Hi, Tracy. Lovely to see you, my little star. My lovely little star. How are you feeling, Tracy? Tracy wasn't feeling so great earlier on at the start of the week. So we were all sending you some positive vibes and some good expression. So that was lovely to see. Lovely to see. Oh, my goodness. Grant. Lord Grant. The Earl of Campbell is here. Not only is he here, he sent me a blooming super sticker. Thank you, Grant. Thank you. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you so much, Grant. Honestly, I really, you guys know how much I appreciate the super stickers and the super thanks, super chats, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. I'm trying to be more gracious about how accepting them instead of crying and saying, stop it, please stop it. And now I know that I've just shared a lymphatic drainage workout with you all that you could do on your vibration plates. I'm feeling like, you know, it's a reciprocity, isn't it? You gift me your love, I gift you my love. So let's have a look what else has been said. I can see that Kate is home. Oh, fairy godmother Kate. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. So it's lovely to see you, Kate. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm going through the chat on night. In fact, I'll move it here. I'll move it here for a second. Okay, I can see Travel with JC Ann's on. Hi, JC Ann. Lovely to see you. I honestly, every time I think about you in that Turkish rug store with that exhibition where it was like theatre, wasn't it, JC Ann? They just threw the rugs down like a symphony. It was wonderful, wasn't it? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out Josie Ann's channel. She does travel vlogs, and she's been all over the Mediterranean this year. So take a good close look. They are wonderful, wonderful content. So let's have a look. So I saw Life with Wonder. It's Elizabeth from the More Intuitive Me. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you, my lovely? Lovely to see you too. And right, in fact, oh my goodness, this might be the perfect time to tell you. I got the most amazing guidance from the spirits of the day with Elizabeth. Elizabeth has a channel called the More Intuitive Me. And I don't know how regular it is, but I know I see you on Fridays before I then join Downsizing Diva for the Friday Night Live. So I don't know what time that is in the US. I know the MLB's on. I'm going to sing to you again in a minute, the MLB. But I know you're on, so you might be able to tell me what that time would be 90 minutes before D's starts. Okay. The point is, I asked Elizabeth for a reading, and I said, Elizabeth, I've got a little bit more energy, but I think I've got to spend some more time at home. Not housebound, but more time at home in order to, you know, just keep my brain going and keep myself stimulated. So there was two choices. Do I set up a channel specifically for my work? So I'm a learning and development consultant, and I will help coach new learning and development specialists and business partners. Should I set up that channel and put lots of professional, good content on that's all about learning and development? Or as Auntie Jo and a fan of all things written, do I actually create a channel for children where I'm reading them my bedtime stories and my bedtime poems. And I didn't give all of that information to you, Elizabeth, did I? I just said there's the two options, a professional or a creative option. Well, Elizabeth got the information out of me. Well, the spirits did. They found out that it would be perfect for me to be doing the thing that would give my soul joy, which of course is the reading the stories for the children, the bedtime stories. So I've got my rocking chair there. So this afternoon, I'm going to try and pull out my rocking chair, get it set up, and get everything set up so that I can do my first of my bedtime stories recording. I'm going to set up a new channel, so watch out for that one as well. And so far, I've got 8 poems. I think 5 poems that are from the Miss Noxema. Miss Noxema used to be my cat before Miss Mary. Cover your ears, Miss Mary. Right, hold on. Cover your ears, Miss Mary. Miss Noxema and Kitten Curry were the cats that got me through my 20s. Miss Noxema was an absolute diva. She would have been right there on Friday Night Live with Downsizing Diva. She was the diva of the diva cats. So I wrote the story around Miss Noxema's Nighttime Tales. So I've got 5 poems from there, and then I've got 3 other bedtime stories. One with a kudu, I've got one with a raccoon, and I've got one with brown bears. So obviously, because you know I love brown bears. I'm talking too much, aren't I? I'm talking too much. Just better get through the chat. Hold on. Hold on. What have I just seen? Have I just seen? Hold on, let me get it through. Back on here. Oh my goodness, Laurie! Laurie, for Mary Trees. I can't use the Amazon as you are in the UK. Thank you, Miss Mary. Look, it's like she's a fairy cat mother. Look, Laurie's here. I cannot sing Laurie's theme tune. Laurie's theme tune, it's the beat is too big for me. I can't sing it. I'm gonna learn it. I can't sing it just yet. So instead, we will sing that one for you. She's your fairy cat mother, Miss Mary, and she sent some money for us to buy you some more cat treats. You know Miss Mary loves her cat treats, don't you, Laurie? So thank you so much. That's really, honestly, that's really generous of you. I remember I was telling you about Laurie's interview earlier. I was saying to Calamity Jane and Harjarene, I have not been interviewed before where someone was able to get that amount of honest, raw vulnerability out of me. Laurie, you amaze me. Right, folks, it goes on for nearly 2 hours. It's a fantastic 2 hours watch. But if you want to learn something new, go to the last 30 minutes and just watch all the last 30 minutes. If you want to be entertained, watch the first hour. But then, if you want to find out about the stuff that lasts 30 minutes. Am I right, Laurie? Would you say that? But honestly, I feel so blessed that that's what you did for me. So let's have a look then. I see I've got new folks on. I've got Pancho Lopez. Hi, Pancho. I've got Crooked Peach on. Hey, Crooked Peach. I feel like dancing. Yay. Dancing. Yay. So that's Crooked Peach. I see that Mel B, I need to sing your song. When I had you. Right, that's the first bit. I'm not going to get that note. You know I'm not going to get that note, Mel B. So instead I'm going to go, no, you're never going to get it. Not this time. No, you're never going to get my loving. Right, I'm off beat and everything there. I'm going to come back to that one. I'm going to come back to that one, Mel B. But, you know, maybe I have to do my my inhaler. Speaking of my hair, do you like this? This is one of my new. I've had this one for a while. This hairpiece, I've had it for a long while now, and I haven't worn it. But the reason I'm wearing it now is because Jenn and I were chatting yesterday, and I think is Bellflower on? Is Bellflower on? Because I think I'm going to go blue and just turn up at Christmas with blue hair and ask my mum for apologies. So I think I'm going to go with the blue hair, yes. So that's why I'm wearing this piece now, because I've not worn it before, you know. I'm feeling a little bit Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan. I feel for you. Ooh, you know, 1980 Shaka. Or what was the one that Darium always gets me singing? I get so emotional, baby. I'm not going to be able to get that note. You know I'm not going to get the note, so I'm not going to try. But that's why I'm wearing this piece, you know. And I was supposed to do my makeup. I'm not sure I'm going to get to my makeup. I'm going to read through these comments. Right, so let me get back to the comments. So I can see, I've seen Crooked Peach, Josiane, Campbell, Harjarene's here, Life of Wonder, Life of Wonder. I've got to give you a theme tune. I'll come back to one. I will come back to one, because now I'm thinking of Wonderland. Wonderland is beautiful. Wonderland. Right, that could be your theme tune now, but that's also my Wonderland, you know, when you reach the 100s, £100 or £100 loss, that's also that song. But I really like it for Wonder, so that's going to be your song as well. So we've got the More Intuitive Me, Elizabeth's here. Remember, if you guys have got a channel, do hashtag sleep, share your links, and then in the video description, I'll put all of your links in the video description when it goes ready for replay, and we'll make sure that you all get access. Oh, speaking of which, did I turn monetization? You know, if we had adverts on through this, I didn't want to have adverts on while I do the lives. So could somebody let me know if there's been any adverts on whilst we've been doing the live? Because you might have remembered that I've got 4,000 hours, so I'm monetized. But I don't want to put the monetization on while I'm doing my lives, because a lot of the time I'm actually asking you guys questions. And I don't ask you a question and then I'm waiting for a response. And the question came on when there was an advert. Does that make sense? I'll put the monetization on when it becomes a live replay. Right, bicep curls. That's what they wear, Kalam. Bicep curls, not lifting your shopping. Right. Mel B was saying, "Be careful." That was it. I'm getting stronger. Did you see me, Mel B? I'm able to stand a little bit longer on the vibration plate with Sir Michael, but I can't stand on him without him. Can't stand on the vibration plate without him. In fact, has the vibration plate got a name? Should he have a name? Should he even be an E? I don't know. Tell me in the chat. These are the sort of questions I need answering. Okay, so everyone's saying hello to everyone. Pancho Lopez, he says Chucks. Hi, lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Everyone's saying hi. Big Merv is here. Big Merv, good morning, Joan. Everyone in the chat. Lovely to see you, Big Merv. Big Merv's life. Great channel. He also part of the cruising. They do lots of cruises. In fact, there's a big cruise that's going off. Is it today? Is it embarkation today? Josiane, what do you know? Crooked Peach, can you tell us anything? Big Murph, are you going? I know that there was on yesterday's Foodies Vacations live, they were talking about the travel arrangements to get through Texas, because apparently it's all going to be backed up. So tell us, is it, where are they embarking? Are they embarking today, sorry? Travelling Tea is in the house. Travelling Tea, lovely to see you, Travelling. Join the caravan of love. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Travelling Tea, did I give you another song? I'm sure that was the one for you. Honestly, I've been unwell. So my mind is going a bit cuckoo. You know, yesterday I was watching British Bake Off. Right, I'm 2 episodes behind, so if anyone's watching British Bake Off this current season, do not tell me what happened in the finale, because I'm 2 episodes behind. But I was watching it last night with the Wadcoats, you know. There's Austin Wadcoat, he's 12. There's Ali, my best friend. I'm not going to tell you her age. And there's Kev, that's Hallie's husband, Austin's dad, good friend as well. So we all watch Bake Off together, and I know that JC Calamity Jane, your mum watches it too. We love Alison Hammond, don't we? But don't tell me what happened on the finale, because I'm 2 episodes behind. But last night, my contestant is the short king they call him, Ian. Every time I was talking about Ian, I kept putting Niall in the chat, and I know what I'm thinking. But every time I was texting it, I was putting Niall. And Austin was laughing, saying, Joe, what are you doing? I didn't know what I was doing. I did not know it was happening. And then last night as well, I was in bed, connected to Colin, you know, my significant other. We all know Colin. Colin's mask has arrived. So I'm now getting some really good quality sleep. I was there attached to Colin, and I was just about to go to bed because I'd just watched the live from Laurie, so I was just about to go to bed, and then I saw that the downsides were on from the Obesity Week conference in Atlanta. So it was lovely to see Lorraine, and it was lovely to see Christopher, and got to meet Dennis, and of course there was King Darium. King Darium is one of their chief moderators, moderator extraordinaire. Well, Darren had to keep reminding me the thing that Mel B told me weeks and weeks ago when she was moderating for Downsizing Diva. Mel B, you know what it is. I kept doing the XXX. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Because that's what it means in the UK. 3 X's means kisses. But in the US, it means something quite different. And my messages kept getting blocked. So Darian was on the case, having to keep sorting them out for me, but I didn't know I was doing it. So if I forgot your theme tune, please accept my apologies. It will come back. As I say, I'm getting better this week. My monitor. In fact, I won't talk about my monitor because this one's not. I'm not going to put this has got paid content in. I'm not paid for the monitor, but they did send it me for free. But I'm not going to talk about it because this one's not going to be a paid promotion. Okay, right, so Harjarene was saying share those exercises who are, right, I'm way behind on the chat. Share those exercises who is boss. Then I've got, right, so everyone's still saying hello to everyone. I was doing the hold the stomach and do deep breathing. It's 100% effective. Right, Miss Mary's here. Let me hold on to you for a second, baby, because whilst I'm rolling the mouse, I'm catching your tail. All right then, so she doesn't want to be held. She knows her mind, Miss Mary does, don't you? You know your mind. So I can see Shamika's in the house. Entrepreneurial Diary, Shamika's in the house. Lovely to see you, Shamika. Lovely to see you. Right, blue hair. Yes, we're going for the blue hair. And I think, I'm not sure if you saw the photo. There were several photos. I know that when Downsizing Diva interviewed me, she put one of the photos on there. When Cindy DeManch interviewed me, there was a photo on there. I like navy blue as hair colour. Navy blue, because it's sort of like a substitute for black hair. So I can wear my reds, I can wear my pinks, I can wear my orange makeups. And you saw all my makeup last week when I was turning myself into GLP-1 zombie. I've got a lot of different colours. So, you know, they look great as well with the blonde hair. In fact, yeah, they do look great with the blonde hair. But I'm still thinking about the blue. Anyway, so navy blue is my go-to colour. But the colours that you guys really loved was that royal blue. You remember the royal blue? Like the colour of the earrings, the low carb queen earrings that Harjarene gifted me. Let me see if I can find them. So, can you remember the Low Carb Queen Royal Blue? This shade. Oh, look, I'm attached. In fact, whilst I'm here, I'll put these on. Right, so, Royal Blue. And you can see, look, hold on. Look at that. It looks great. It does look great against my skin tone, doesn't it? It looks great when I'm darker. Because I've been housebound for so long. Oh my God, look how sweaty I am. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to put any makeup on today. I'll have to go and wash my face. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so I was going to do a get ready with me, but I haven't got time to be washing my face. I haven't got through the track yet. But we can see that this colour, it complements my skin tone pretty well. And when I'm a little bit darker, because my natural state is darker, the reason why I'm so light at the moment is because of my lack of vitamin D. But it looks, I've got almost like caramel. Is it caramel colour? A caramel shade. I'm trying to think out of the GLP-1 community, whose skin tone do I normally have when I'm at my wellest? Maybe it's a bit Downsizing Diva and Miss Toy. Maybe between their skin tones. So more of a caramel colour, more of a richness to my colour. And of course, as I say, the reason why I haven't got so much colour in my skin now is because of the lack of vitamin D. So, with that said, I'm going to put it to you guys. So this is again why I don't want any adverts coming through. I need to ask you the question: should I go for navy blue or royal blue? Tell me in the comments. Right, I'm getting right down to the comments. Right, I think I'm on the comments. Right, let's have a look. I'm on the comments. I'm so far behind on the comments. Right, let's have a look. Oh my goodness. Right, Himani's on. Himani, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Himani, Himani. And I can see Purple Bellflower's on. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple Bellflower, did you hear? I'm gonna become the blue bell that you keep telling me to be. I'm gonna do it. But which blue? Navy blue or royal blue? You guys decide in the chat. So if you've got the ability to send me a message, please do so. Let me see if I can do what's it called? Where I do refresh. Will that work? I take vitamin D supplements. Yes, the email B. I take the I can't remember the name of the brand now. Oh, it's gone. I'll pop it in the description. But I take a daily vitamin D supplement. I do the one where I don't take it with calcium because I have my problems with my heart. So I've got to be really careful with calcium and potassium. In fact, that's what I'm getting tested next week. Testing to see if my potassium levels continue to be low, because that's another sign of primary aldosteronism. And if that's the case, then my referral for the cardiologist will get sped up. So that's what we need. That's what we need. Right, so I need your help, folks. Do I go for royal blue hair or navy blue hair? Right, in fact, I have my blood pressure. This is navy blue. Give me a second. So, do I go for navy blue? Oh, can you see? Oh, that's what it looks like against my skin. Okay, navy blue or royal blue. Okay, navy blue. I do love navy blue. I do love navy blue, but it hasn't quite got the wow factor. But do I need the wow factor? Am I not wow factor enough? I don't I'm going to be doing Auntie, oh my goodness, I'm going to be doing Auntie Jo's story times. Which hair colour looks more like a cool aunt? A cool auntie. Mel B, you are the coolest auntie out there. So I need your thoughts on this. Navy blue. Or royal blue. Okay, please. Right, so I'm seeing right, hold on. Okay, it's coming in now. Coming in now. Before it comes in, I see that Himani has sent Miss Mary some cat treats. Himani, you're so fun, you're so funny, right, Miss Mary, come over here. Yes, you go, good girl. She's got another, right. You guys send me money and thanks and things. What I'm now buying her is more of these bigger, what they called? Grooming collars. Or do you guys call them the Elizabethan collars? Right, this one is bigger, but it's lighter. So it doesn't weigh her down so much, but of course it stops her from licking herself. And then so what she does, because she's still a very anxious cat, she just licks it. So I've got her 2 of these now, so whenever she's got one on, the other one's in the wash. And that is from you guys for sending me the super thanks and buying me coffees and things. So thank you so much, folks. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. It means the world to us. Right, so here we go. Right, here we go. Right, Mel B has spoken her truth. But let's see. Right, hold on. I see in the chat, Clam is coming in for the first one on navy blue. Clam with navy blue. Travelling Tea says navy blue. Travelling Tea says navy blue. But here comes Himani with the royal blue. Royal blue, says Himani. Right, so this is where Clam says, in light you see the navy blue. Okay, so remember, this is the navy blue. Yes, yes. And this is the royal blue. Or electric blue. Does it look like maybe electric blue? No, it's royal, isn't it? I think Sir Michael's electric blue. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've worn a hairpiece that was this colour before, and I looked just out there in a good way. But I don't think I can pull that off for daytime. So hold on, we've got now 2 to 1. 2 to 1. It's very striking and it can be professional. Absolutely. That's what I used to wear all the time. When I was at work, I always had the navy blue, and then when it'd be like, like award ceremonies and festive parties, annual conferences and things, that's when I'd rock out the royal blue and the electric blue. I did the electric slide as well. Cloud says, how about the royal for the story time, navy for everything else? Well, I'm wondering the opposite. I'm wondering if story time needs to be cool Auntie Jo vibes. Amy's here! Amy, yes! Lovely to see you, Amy! Amy from Missouri. Will the royal fade faster? If so, I say navy. Great question. When I put in the metallic blue, so that made it where it had the, where it does that, it does like a reflection. That faded real fast. And that's why I've still got green in some parts of my own natural hair. So my natural afro, because I do have an afro, my natural afro isn't as big as this. Probably slightly smaller than my normal hairpiece. But when I first started, I was wearing my natural hair. Right, so when I was first started, I'd be having my little natural afro out, and then I coloured it blue, but then realised that my channel was growing, so I was like, oh, put a wig on, and then let's get the blue back out. And it was that colour blue, and they turned green. So now some of my hair is this colour. I mean, seriously, I look like the Joker. That's for you, Clam. In fact, that's what I should have done. When I'm behind the scenes on Monday, I should have been the Joker, because my hair is blonde. Well, no, it's got dark roots, because I've got to sort the roots out, and that's why I'm making the decision about what colour, because I'm going to do that this week. So I've got dark hair, dark roots, blonde hair, real blonde bits in there, and then green. Right, hold on, so we're still 2-1. No, we're now 3, because Amy says, if it doesn't fade, let's go with navy. So Amy says 3-1. Right. Scroll down paper and answer for a bit. Right, oh my goodness, right. Will the royal fade? Amy, do I need to scroll down or scroll up? You're right. Sarah for Sarah Smile. Have I forgot that song again? I had the song. It was just there. The all announced one. It's gone. I will get it. Right, so Sarah's coming in and said, right, we're now on 4 for navy. And I'm so sure that I saw Mel B said navy. Right, so do I need to go up or down, Clam? You tell me. Elliot's here. Elliot James is here. No shame. Hopefully no shame. I ain't got no shame. Why should I have some shame? Do you have shame, Elliot? Don't tell us. There's no shame in this part. We're a community. It's a wonderful place to be. Full of positivity. Full of joy and laughter. Sing-song and questions about what blue hair should go with. Well, no, this is the thing, Clam. When I go blue, I won't have my green ends anymore. So I might actually be able to put my own blue hair. I'll have my own blue hair out. So this one's a wig. This one's a lovely big wig, and it's one that I'm wearing for the first time. I do feel like Whitney Houston. No, I feel like Tina. You're simply the best, better than all the rest. I feel like Tina in this. Oh my goodness, yes. Or my milkshake brings all the... Oh no, the one that I did the other day for my scales. I hate you so much right now. A bit of Khalees. Right, but this, as I say, I'm only wearing this one now because I know I'm going to be colouring my hair blue, whether it's this week or next week. And hopefully I've got my own hair out then, because I won't need to hide the green ends. So, with that said, right, Clam, did you help me there? Mia's on. Mia's here. Hi, Mia. Mia, what's new, pussycat? Whoa. Right, yes, Miss Mary heard Mia's here. Mia is here. Yes, she is. Miss Mary was like, Mia's here? If Mia's here, I know what's going to happen. Yes, you do, don't you, Miss Mary? You know what happens when Mia's here. Mia sends you cat treats, doesn't she? Here she is. Here she is, Miss Mary. Let's get you some of these ones. Calming cat treats. What's new, pussycat? Whoa. Right, hold on. Here we go. I'm dropping them up, Miss Mary, look. I'm dropping them. Right. I think when I finish this live, I think I'm going to have to go and wash my face. I'm going to wash my face. And then I think I'm going to do some hoovering in here. Hoovering and cleaning up. What? Right. You know, because I'm struggling with my my walking. So what I do is I've got the hoover and I'm doing that on my chair. But it works. It works for me. Right, Tracy DD's coming in. She's coming with the Royal. So we're up to 2 now. 2 against 4. 2 against 5. So I'm sure Mel B, the coolest aunt of them all, the CEO. The CEO of the CCS. But also CEO of the Cool Aunt Club. Cool Aunt Club. That's what we are. She said Navy as well. Right. Hi, Emma. Hi, I'm from Oman. Lovely to see you. Lovely to meet you. Thank you for sharing your flag. Thank you. Hope you're having a blessed day. So, Emma said hi. Oh, it's gone again. My greeting. Salam alaikum. I've said it wrong. Apologies. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. I know I said it wrong. Sooner Terra says you are a Diddy blood. I'm 49. I've no clue. I have no clue what that means. I'm 49. I don't know what the kids are saying. So Sooner Terra 66. What does Diddy... I don't know if I want to know what Diddy blood is. Someone saying hi to CEO Mia. Sooner Terra says 41. Sooner Terra. Right, so whenever I think of Diddy, I think of Diddy. Or I think of P. Diddy. You know in the UK, when Puff Daddy decided he was going to change his name to P. Diddy, well, what is the P? What is the P? The P is the shortened term for, like, the other word is D. And Diddy is tiny. What was he thinking? We know Puff Daddy was not thinking. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Soon as saying put the fries in the bag, bro. Again, no clue. I've no clue what you're saying. I don't know if you're on the right chat. This is a chat where it's some real talk. I was supposed to do a get ready with me, but I did a workout and now I'm more sweaty. I'm a plus size girl, talking about plus size life, being that little bit juicy, losing weight, gaining health. That's what I'm doing on this channel, Sooner. Don't know anything about chips in a bag. Let's have a look. Right, so, yes, that was my point then. I think I'm going to go with the navy blue. The navy's one. But as Kalam said, I could actually get my royal blue wigs out again. I could even get my, oh my goodness, I could get my electric blue wigs out. Can you remember that wig we were working on a few weeks ago? We was working on it and I was going to turn it into an afro. That's the royal blue. That's that colour. The navy blue is a little bit darker, a little bit more. It works for a woman of my age, but it also works for a woman of my age with a big blue afro. So I think the navy blue has it. That's what we've decided. Okay then, so, right, I can see it's now 25 to 2. So I'm going to get going soon. I'm going to have about 10 minutes left with you all. I'm in fact going to get the house sorted and then I'm going to do my bedtime series. But would you like to hear one of my poems? Would you like me to read one of my poems right now for you? Because if you like it, then you can start subscribing when I get that channel set up. And I'm hoping to get this channel set up. It's going to be a children's channel, so it's not monetized. So don't worry about monetizations. Don't worry about trying to get me to so many hours or anything. It's purely for the children who may or may not have someone who wants to read stories to them. And so it could just be left on with me reading children's stories. And the children's poems that I've wrote. Okay, so let me see if I can find... I want to find one of the Miss Noxema ones. Where is it? Right, Miss Noxema's Nighttime Tales. That's what the name of the channel is going to be called. Or maybe Auntie Jo's Bedtime Stories. In fact, maybe that's something else that I ask you for. Okay. Right, this is one that I've not done before. So on my others, I've done like little animated videos for them. But I'm going to actually read these stories. So there's somebody actually reading the story. So, hey Teddy! Teddy Empowered from Teddy D. Teddy D, Kings, one of the kings of the GLP-1 community. He's now joined the queens of the GLP-1 community and he's doing the challenges. The knee lifts. Oh my goodness, did anybody see? Right, there's two that I was commenting on this week. Well, there's loads I've been commenting on. Obviously, I commented them all. But the one with Miss Toy when she did it with oh, what's his name? You did touch it, bring it, babe. What you gonna need is stop-o-matic. What's his name? You know, I know his name. I just can't think of it. It's on the top of my tip of my tongue. Right, so that one is one. Definitely going to check that one out. But then, have you seen Beautiful I Am Coloured? Have you have you seen the one where her two sons come in? Her two sons come in and do the knee lifts as well. Oh my goodness! Now, honestly, that woman must have a picture up in her loft, in her attic, a picture of her that's aging, because that woman is like Dorian Gray. She does not look like a mother of two late teens, early 20s. I don't even know. But even that just shocked me. I was like, beautiful Evelyn, Beautiful I'm Coloured. You and your boys, beautiful. Anyway, so Miss Nikki says, your voice would be so soothing to children. Great idea, Joe. Thank you, Miss Nikki. Right, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to read you one of my stories. One of my poems. Right, hold on. Right, let me read this one. Miss Noxima's Nighttime Tales, The Magical Marble. So I know it's only morning for a lot of you folks. I don't want you to listen to the story and get feeling tired. So, you know, maybe I might animate it a little bit more. But I don't want you falling asleep, because some of you got work to be doing, some of you got chores to be doing, some of you got, you know, chickens to actually look after. So I don't want you falling asleep. But hopefully, when it's bedtime and the little children are hearing this story, it'll help them fall to sleep. So this story is called... Oh, hold on, I've got the wrong story up. Oh my goodness, here we go. Right, here we go. This one is Miss Noxima's Nighttime Tale, The Polar Bear's Letter. Right, before I get to the Polar Bear's Letter, Evelyn, top of the morning, Joe and chat, getting ready for work, but listening, Evelyn, we have just been talking about you and your boys. Your knee lift video, oh my goodness, it was so good. It was... Right, Evelyn, what is your secret? What is your secret that keeps this looking fabulous when you've got two boys that age? Tell us in the chat. Okay then, right, thanks. I'm going to do this poem, and then I'm going to ask you for your opinions. Tell me, you know, let me know if you'd be willing to listen to some more when I do my new channel for the children. Okay. Miss Noxima's Nighttime Tales, The Polar Bear's Letter. Miss Noxima, the fluffiest cat of the night, with fur as black as the starry twilight, proud through the streets, her whiskers aglow, her sidekick, kitten Chloe, always in tow. At sunset's glow by a crystal clear rock pool, the two cats played where the water was cool. They splashed and they laughed as they raced for the dock, when a bottle bobbed near, sealed with a cork. Chloe exclaimed, "Look, there's a message inside." They pulled it ashore as the sea brushed the tide. With curious paws they opened it slow, revealing a letter from lands full of snow. "Dear Panda," it read, "from the Arctic I write. My world's full of ice and the stars are so bright. I miss you, my friend, though we're far apart. This note holds a piece of my warm polar bear heart." The polar bear smiled, his task almost through. He sealed up the bottle and gave it a view. To the sea it must go, with care and delight. He passed it to a sea lion, who swam out of sight. Miss Noxima gasped, "This letter's astray. It must have been lost on its long icy way." Chloe asked, "But how can we try? China's too far for two cats to get nigh." then, a flock of seagulls flew high above the bay. Their wings strong and swift, their tail feathers a spray. Miss Noxema called, "Dear birds of the air, can you carry this letter to show that we care?" The seagulls agreed with a flap and a squawk. "Yeah, we'll take it to China, where pandas do walk." That's a Scouse seagull, right? So the seagulls from Liverpool. With a ribbon tied round, the note took to flight, off to its home on a journey of light. From their bay to China, across oceans wide, the seagulls would travel, their wings as their guide. Miss Noxema and Chloe waved from the shore, hoping the letter would bring joy once more. And as the moon arose and the sea shimmered bright, the two cats stretched under the soft silver light. Panda would reconnect with his friend Polar Bear. Their work was complete, and bedtime was here. So sleep, little ones, let your dreams take flight, with Miss Noxema's tales to light the night. What did you think? Right, tell me, what did you think in the chat? If you liked it, throw me some hearts. If you didn't like it, throw me some sad faces. Let's have a look. Tell me what you're throwing. Was she there? Did you hear it? Yes, right. Thank you so much. And this is what I mean. I love writing this stuff. So I've got eight stories already, and I've just got to record them. Maybe get a couple of visuals so that the cats can see, so that the children can see the characters. Maybe not. Well, I don't know. I think it will be easy for me to read the stories without the animations. So I think I've got to decide what I'm going to do. But I think the joy of it will actually be the reading of the story. But yeah, so you guys are loving it. Oh, thank you so much. So I will let you all know when my new channel is live. If you want to see I've already done some of these poems as animated videos. So what I'll do is I'll put the link in the video description. But I think the beauty of this new channel will be actually the reading, Auntie Jo reading bedtime stories to children. So that's the plan. Did you sing yes? I've just read the poem. Do you want one more? Alright then, if you want one more, I'll do one more and then let you guys go. Okay, I'll do one more. Right, now this is one that I'm not done a video to. So I'll do one more. Right. Honestly, I've got to get going in a minute. So I'll do this one more and then I'm going. Because Tracy DD, my gorgeous neighbour, she missed it. So I'm going to do one more. This one's called Miss Noxema's Nighttime Tales, The Magical Marble. Miss Noxema, the fluffiest cat of the night, with fur as black as the starry twilight, proud of the streets, her whiskers aglow, her sidekick Kitten Chloe, always in tow. One starry eve, a siren rang out. P.C. Patel gave a worried shout. The mare's marble, her magical charm, is lost and causing her such alarm. Police dog Snap gave a sniff and a bark. This case is tricky, it's no walk in the park. That's Police dog Snap. That voice, it was Police dog Snap. Miss Noxema grinned, her joy seemed well earned. Let's solve this together, no stone left unturned. With P.C. Patel, so in the UK, our police are called police constables or PC. With P.C. Patel leading, they searched through the square. Police dog Snap sniffing at the cold evening air. Miss Noxema climbed, her paws light and quick, while Chloe belly crawled, her cleverest trick. Through cobbled streets where lanterns swayed, the friends searched on, undeterred, unafraid. The pigeons they questioned questioned, had nothing to share. But snap, snap, caught a scent near the old market square. They tiptoed through alleys, both silent and dark, their paws padding softly, no need for a spark. Chloe perked up and reached for treasure to gain. I found it! It's here! By the edge of the train! That's Chloe, she's a kitten. Right. Chloe was a kitten, yes, Miss Mary. I know. I've got to write some stories for you too then, I know. Oh my, and I mentioned that Miss Noxema was a diva. Right, let me finish the poem, Miss Mary. Okay? Okay. Always a critic. The marble shone bright, a glimmering hue, its magic restored with power anew. The mare arrived, so it's like Mere Mindy. The mare arrived, her shy smile abound. Thank you, dear friends, for my marble you found. She hugged Noxema, Chloe, Snap and PC Patel, whispering a secret she thought she'd never tell. The marble helps me make friends, you see, but tonight you've all been so kind to me. With laughter and thanks, the case now complete, Miss Noxema and Chloe turned homeward discreet. PC Patel tipped his hat, Snap wagged his tail. A perfect end to this magical tale. So sleep, little ones, let your dreams take flight with Miss Mary's, with Miss Miss Noxema's tales to light the night. Right, so I've definitely got to write some Miss Mary tales as well now. But what did you think, Tracy Dee Dee? Do you think the kids are going to love these stories? I honestly, just writing poems fills me with joy. Writing crazy stories for children. I love it. So, thank you all, folks. Thank you all. I've got 25 likes. 25 likes is incredible. I've got super chats. We've got enough money on the super chats to buy Miss Mary not only some treats, but yes. Well, because you heard me say treats, how could I not? Linda's journey. Miss Linda's been doing those knee lifts. She makes the knee lifts look easy, don't you, Miss Linda? But she's been doing them, and she says she's feeling the burn. So with the money that you guys have very generously gifted me today, I'm going to buy Miss Mary another one of these Elizabethan collars and some more treats. So thank you so much. Then can you help me decide? Then can you help me decide what colour hair I'm going to go with? I've decided. Linda, have you heard? I am going to go with navy blue hair. Navy blue. That was the decision that was made. So I'm going to dye my hair, if not this week, this weekend, next weekend. Thank you. Ishmael, good to see you. 26 likes now. Thank you. Honestly, thank you for all the lovely things you're saying about my poems. Linda's Jenny wrote, the kids and adults will love these poems. Thank you so much. Isn't she, Ishmael, isn't she so cute? She's so cute. She wears the collar because she overgroons. So that's why I'm going to buy her a new collar, because it's a little bit lighter. These ones are lighter but longer. She's able to lick the collar, but it's not weighing her down. And I can see before I go, I see that Laurie has gifted Miss Mary some more treats. So before I go, I have to remind you all, folks, Laurie, what time does it come out? Our interview. It's a fabulous interview. I'm not saying it because I'm in it. You know, we know Laurie does brilliant interviews. Did you see the one she did of G's earlier? Was that this week or last week? The one from G's One of One. But if you're not already connected with Laurie and got her to do your interview, like Calamity Jane did one. Calamity Jane's was brilliant. So if you've not already done that, please connect with Laurie, and she will interview. She'll tell you. She will help you tell your story, but also ask you some really good questions about, you know, GLP, weight loss, health, those in general. The questions that Laurie asked me, she managed to get me to reveal some really quite heartbreaking stuff, but with a positive spin. And so if you know anyone who is just trying to decide if they're going to go down this journey, I would urge you to show them that video, because there's some things that some people will never actually admit is happening to them as they're struggling with their weight. And I admitted it all, didn't I? I revealed the world. GLP-1 Journey Review, that's Laurie's channel. So Laurie's saying she needs, she said it goes out in 10 minutes. Right, in that instance then, folks, I want you to get yourself a drink, because you have to stay hydrated. Get yourself a drink. I want you to go and enjoy your day. And I want you to put on that interview with Laurie. And I want, Linda, you'd be gorgeous. Linda would be gorgeous as a redhead. She would be the archetypal Jessica Rabbit. Absolutely. Sorry, Melby, I saw that. I thought, absolutely. Right, ta-ta, Sarah. I can see you say ta-ta. Ta-ta. I love ta-ta, Sarah. So ta-ta, folks. Have a lovely, blessed day. Remember to comment on the video with Laurie. Remember to come back and watch this video. Not watch this video. Remember to come back and get the video links to other people's channels. There's going to be in the video description. So if you came in late on this video, just wait a couple of minutes. I'll update the video description, and you'll be able to see everybody's channels in the links. In the video description. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to let you guys go. I've got to let you guys go because I need to drink some of this and wash my face and get my face on. Okay, so thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Thank you for supporting me with my poems. Thank you for cheering me on when I was doing my lymphatic drainage. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me